Princes William and Harry didn't appear to speak at all as they arrived at an Easter Sunday church service amid rumors of a rift between the brothers. Dad-to-be Harry walked to the church several meters ahead of the Cambridges, who followed after him with Zara and Mike Tyndall. When the royals lined up at the entrance to St. George's Chapel, he could be seen leaning over to chat to Kate. They exchanged a few words with big smiles on their faces, but William, who was standing directly next to Kate, was not included in the joke. While his eye contact with Kate doesn't break, he doesn't even glance up at his brother. Mike and Zara Tyndall, who stood in between Harry and the Cambridges, also chuckled at whatever the Duke said. There have been rumors of a rift between the brothers for several months, fueled by Meghan and Harry's decision to move out of Kensington Palace and set up a family home at Frogmore Cottage in Windsor. The brothers also didn't speak as they left the chapel after the service. This year's Easter celebrations are extra special for the family as it is also the Queen's 93rd birthday. She looked lovely, opting for a mint green coat and matching hat with a pink ribbon for the occasion. Kate, Zara and the other female members of the royal family curtsied as she walked into the chapel with Right Reverend David Connor, Dean of Windsor, who led the service. As she left the church, she was presented with 2 posies and was treated to a rendition of Happy Birthday, complete with 3 cheers, by the crowd as she got into her car. People weren't expecting to see Prince Harry at the annual event as wife Meghan Markle is due to give birth to the couple's first royal baby any day now. He also missed the celebration last year, and a statement from Kensington Palace said he was celebrating privately. However, he obviously decided to make the short trip from his new home Frogmore Cottage, which is just a few minutes away, to join them. And in a duck egg blue ensemble today as she celebrated her 93rd birthday by attending an Easter Sunday service at St. George's Chapel. Her Majesty was joined by the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and the Duke of Sussex at Windsor Castle today, though pregnant Meghan was nowhere to be seen. Zara and Mike Tyndall, Prince Andrew, Princess Beatrice, Sophie Countess of Wessex, her son James Viscount Severn, and Peter and Autumn Phillipson were also in attendance for the seasonal service. Kate, 37, who wore a recycled lilac Alexander McQueen coat dress, beamed as she greeted her grandmother-in-law with a curtsy outside the chapel. She previously wore the gown in 2014 on a 3-week tour of Australia and New Zealand. Earlier today, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex sent birthday wishes to Her Majesty, writing on Instagram, "Happy birthday, Your Majesty, my Granny. Wishing you the most wonderful day." Harry and Meghan. Prince Harry, 34, who walked towards the chapel beside Princess Anne as opposed to his brother William, 36, managed to match his tie to his grandmother's colour scheme. Pregnant Meghan, 37, who is expected to give birth any day now, was absent from the service. She and Harry released a statement last Thursday explaining the decision, revealing that they will also not be sharing any of the plans surrounding the birth, such as the date or the location. Princess Beatrice arrived on the arm of her father Prince Andrew, wearing a blue embellished dress by Claire Chevani and a copper cocktail hat by London milliner Juliette Botterill. Like Kate, Zara Tyndall also opted for a coat dress style, with a complimentary pale pink felt cocktail hat by Sarah Kent. Her former rugby player husband matched his tie to his wife's pink accessories. Elizabeth II, who has a strong faith, usually celebrates Easter at Windsor Castle by joining members of her family at a service in St. George's Chapel. Later today at Buckingham Palace, the band of the Irish Guards will perform a rendition of Happy Birthday in her honor on the forecourt as part of the changing of the guard ceremony. Earlier this week, the Queen was joined by her granddaughter Princess Eugenie for the annual Maundy Thursday service, which sees her offering commemorative coins to senior citizens. The recipients are retired pensioners, recommended by clergy and ministers of all denominations in recognition of service to the Church and to the local community. April 21st, the day the Queen was born, is the first of the monarch's 2 birthdays. She also has an official one on the 2nd Saturday in June each year, which is commemorated with the grouping the Colour Parade. Gun salutes are also fired as a mark of respect to the Queen on her special day, but never on a Sunday, so this year they will be delayed by 1 day. On Monday, the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery will ride their horses and gun carriages past Buckingham Palace en route to Hyde Park to stage a 41-gun royal salute at noon. A 62-gun salute will also be performed by the Honourable Artillery Company at the Tower of London at 1 p.m. the same day. The Queen became Britain's longest reigning monarch, passing her great-great-grandmother Queen Victoria's record in September 2015. With the death of 88-year-old King Bhumibol Adulyadej of Thailand in 2016, the Queen now holds the record for the world's longest reigning living monarch. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been married for less than a year. In that time, the media has been all over the Duchess and has shed her into negative light. Harry has stuck by his wife's side through all of the negativity, but there have been rumors that Meghan doesn't get along with everyone in the royal family. Does the Duchess have any close friends among the royals? There have been plenty of rumors about a feud between Meghan and Kate. Ever since Meghan married into the royal family, she and Kate Middleton have been all over the news. And most of their media attention has been in response to a reported feud between the two duchesses. According to tabloids, Meghan made Kate cry at a dress fitting for Princess Charlotte before her wedding, and things went downhill from there. Pretty soon, Meghan and Kate were in the news almost daily for new feud rumors. When Harry and Meghan decided to move out of Kensington Palace, the press instantly assumed it was because the two women couldn't tolerate each other. The rumors have since died down a bit, but when that happened, new rumors circulated that the women had made an agreement to get along in public. Nothing about the reported feud has ever been proven. Meghan supposedly upset Princess Eugenie by not attending her wedding reception. Princess Eugenie married longtime boyfriend Jack Brooksbank last October, right around the same time Meghan and Harry announced Meghan's pregnancy. Meghan attended Eugenie's ceremony alongside Harry, Prince William, and Kate Middleton, but she did not attend the wedding reception, leaving Harry to go by himself. Sources close to the royals said that Eugenie was offended Meghan opted not to attend her ceremony, and it reportedly caused a rift between the two. However, it was also suspected that Meghan hadn't announced her pregnancy yet, and not being able to indulge at Eugenie's wedding reception may have made it clear that Meghan was expecting, which could explain why she decided not to attend. Meghan has seemingly struck up a friendship with the Queen. When Meghan was first introduced to the royal family, she knew she had to make a good impression on the Queen, and she apparently did. Meghan reportedly got on the Queen's good side by complimenting her dogs. The two shared a love for animals. They also have similar tastes in food, which may have been a bonding point as well. Over the past few months, though, Meghan has showed she does things differently than royal tradition would prefer, so it's unclear how close she and the Queen still are today. Meghan has broken royal rules a number of times since she and Harry wed, so it's possible the Queen either admires her independence or frowns on it. It appears the royal family members respect her, though they don't all seem close. It's hard to believe everything that comes out in the news, but it doesn't seem that Meghan is extremely close with any royal family members. While the family appears to at least keep up appearances and respect one another, Meghan has hardly ever been seen spending time voluntarily with anyone except Harry. But that doesn't necessarily mean they all dislike her, either. It just means Meghan probably isn't on a close friendship level with anyone but her husband.